Who's got the rocket launcher? I say we blow it up. Now fire that thing.
It's for the city of sports, playing with a giant Nick. With my man S. God.
That's him.
You feel the vibe?
That's me.
We going live.
That's us.
That like button shared, you been subscribed.
Stadium.
That MetLife, Big Blue, home of the Braves.
Yeah.
That turnpike, you can see that's where the game's played. NFL one day, then it's the NBA. Madison Square Garden, that's where the Knicks play. This that NY Logan, North don't get broken. Legalize, mean this shit smoking. I'm on topic, dropping another episode. The game winner, trade, maybe a field goal. Everybody right now doing the wave. You tune in, the show called TheMan-Cave. I see the chat, they always doing their thing. Big views, 85 inch screen. The game's on, you rush and bleed. Remain calm, you on the road and chill. Do the watch along. The show's on, the host, you know it's S-God. It's no telling, the panel filled with guest stars. You're now rocking with the voice, you know what it is. It's your boy J Boogie. You're now rocking with my man S-God. I support him to the fullest, you heard? My man Mike Blaze. This is Alter Production. What that mean, we about to alter everything that's playing. Tune in. My man S.God. Support the show. Subscribe, share it. Most importantly, hit that like button.
What's good? What's good? Salute to the orange and blue skies, man. Salute Knicks Nation. You know what time it is, man. It's Knicks basketball tonight from the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York, man. Knicks versus the Brooklyn Nets, man. Knicks coming into season 9-6 on the season against the Brooklyn Nets, who are 3-13 on the season. Brooklyn is playing a back-to-back, so hopefully, you know, that should be good for the Knicks, but got some injuries tonight for the Knicks, man. Like I said, no OG Anunoby is going to be playing tonight, and also Mitchell Robinson will be out with an illness, so Mitchell Robinson won't be playing tonight, but Deuce McBride will be back in the lineup tonight for the Knicks. As for the Nets, no Cam Thomas, and I think Michael Porter Jr., I don't know if he's going to play or he's going to be out, but we'll see, you know, when the game starts, who's going to be the starting lineups for the Knicks. So, you know, Knicks, no OG, no Mitchell Robinson, so that means the lineup probably going to be Towns, Bridges, Brunson, McBride, and probably Porter might start tonight. So we'll have to see when the starting lineup come up, man. But thank you guys for tuning into this live stream, man. Knicks versus Brooklyn Nets from the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York, man. We in a New York state of mind tonight, man. So hey, Knicks coming on the season 9-6, Brooklyn 3-13, man. Let's see if the Knicks can win on the road, make it 10-6 on the season, man. Thank you guys. If this is your first time to my channel, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, man. Also share it on all social media platforms to the Man Cave Podcast, as well as the Aboriginal Sports Network, man. The link is right there in the chat. It is free. It costs you nothing, man. It is totally free. Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. And if you are following on Twitter, make sure you hit the follow button on Twitter for the Aboriginal Sports Network and the Man Cave Podcast. So, like I said, Knicks, we'll see if Porter should be playing tonight, though, with no Mitchell Robinson in the lineup. So we'll see. But for the Knicks, like I said, they're coming off of a blowout loss to the Orlando Magics, man, 133-121 on Saturday, man. I mean, Sunday. But Knicks, man, it's like the Knicks win one, lose one. When they got to get more consistent. Like I said, I know the injuries is taking a little toll, but still, you know, you get these other guys that got in the lineup. They have to play well. You know what I'm saying? Also play better on defense. Defense has been a thing for the Knicks this season, man. They got to start playing much better on the defensive end. I know the last game I saw some little highlights look like Bridges was talking to Karl Anthony Towns, who missed a lot of assignments and stuff like that, man. So that's part of the problem. Towns got to be in position to make some of these, you know, stops and stuff like that, being in a certain spots where he's supposed to be at, because that's how the defense breaks down, and guys are getting easy layups or easy dunks to the basket, man. So breakdown in the defense is like, hey, everybody got to pull their weight, man. So the starting lineups will be in a few minutes and stuff like that from Brooklyn, man. But like I said, Knicks got to get this dub tonight, man. And then I believe on Wednesday night, I think they play Charlotte Wednesday night. Let me make sure. But I think Wednesday night they play Charlotte. Yeah, yep. Knicks at Charlotte at 7 o'clock on Wednesday night. So we'll be back here for that Wednesday, 7 o'clock right before the holiday, man. Thanksgiving holiday, man. I don't know if some people are traveling or whatever, you know what I'm saying, or whatnot, or having people come in town, man. Hopefully it's a safe travel during this holiday season, man. Like I said, always got to be safe for the holidays, man, and enjoy times with your spend time with your family and friends and stuff like that, and enjoy. Hopefully, everybody have a great Thanksgiving coming up. And like I said, for the Knicks, hopefully they have a great showing tonight, man. In the Barclays Center, man, in Brooklyn, New York. Like I said, man, hey, playing at the Barclays is almost like a home game for the Knicks too. So that's another good thing. They back in New York compared to being on the road. Anytime the Knicks like in Philly, DC, those are not too far from the Garden. So close proximity. But like I said, man, Knicks 9-6 on the season. Got to get it together, man. Got to win these games. There was a couple of games last week, like I said, they should have won some of those games. They was playing around. You can't play around with those teams. Got to play with some energy. You got to come out. You got to come out from the beginning, man. You have no room for error. Got to win these games. They all add up. These losses add up towards the end of the season. Games like this, you got to win these games. Nets playing on a back-to-back night. Knicks got to come out here on fire, man, and take it from the jump. Nets are 0-7 at home, no home wins this season. So let's keep that streak going, man, to 8. But like I said, Knicks on the road. Knicks are only 1-5 on the road. So Knicks got to clean that up. They got to start getting some with dubs on the road, man. Got to get some dubs. All right, about to get started in a few with the starting lineups. See what the Nets going to come out the starting lines and what the Knicks going to have since no Mitchell Robinson, no OG Anunoby in the lineup for the Knicks. So the Knicks will have to lean heavily on that bench tonight to get some bench scoring, get some bench production tonight for the Knicks. And also points in the paint, man. Knicks giving up a lot more points, close to 50 points in the paint. They got to get much better in that paint area. Got to get much better. So it looked like Josh Hart is going to be starting tonight for the Knicks. So who knows what kind of lineup. I don't know if McCourty's going to start, but I know Josh Hart is definitely starting tonight, man. But anyway, like I said, Knicks got to get this dub tonight, man. Got to win this game against the Nets. Let's get this dub, man. If you talk to Nets fans or something like that, Nets place possibly like tanking for the season anyway, trying to get one of those top 3 picks in NBA draft coming up. Some good players coming out in this NBA draft too, man. Some good players coming out in this NBA draft. AJ DePonza is coming out. Cameron Boozer, Darren Peterson, just to name a few. And some other ones are coming out too. So, man, you got some foreign guys too. You already know how that go, man. Tyron Hall, what's good, my brother? Salute, salute. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully the Knicks show up tonight, man, because for some reason they damn sure ain't show up in Orlando, man. The other night, man, they got clocked in Orlando, you know. And like I said, Towns got to be much better on your defensive rotations and sets, man. Because like I said, he'd be the weak link out there on the court, man. Like I said, I see Bridges had a few talk with him in that Orlando game about missing his defensive assignments and he's out of the rotation. And if you, like I said, if you just joining us, no Mitchell Robinson tonight. He is out with an illness. And also, well, OG Anunoby is still out with an injury. So we're down basically 2 starters. So it's going to be probably a small lineup with Towns tonight. So I'll see if Porty's going to start. If not, it could be Towns, Bridges, Josh Hart, Brunson, and probably McBride. I don't even know, depending on how the Knicks going to start. Where they going to start tonight? But like I said, Nets played last night, so Knicks got to come out with some energy. Got to jump on these guys from the get go, man. Let's get on these guys and like I said, let's coast. So that'll be a good. Towns have to have a good shooting night. Brunson, Bridges, and then like I said, the bench would be a little bit depleted with some guys pulled into the starting lineups. So you still got Clarkson and Yabusele, coming off the bench. And most likely Diawara is going to play a lot tonight too, so that should be good. But Knicks 9-6 on the season, and the Knicks are like in second place, I believe, because Toronto is first in the division. Toronto's like 12-5 on the season. The Toronto Raptors, Brandon Ingram, Scotty Barnes, Emmanuel Quickly, R.J. Barrett, they're doing a little something over there, north of the border and stuff like that. But they in first place, man. So the Knicks got to get their act together. We got to get our act together. Got to win, start winning some of these games like this, especially on the road, man. We 1-5 on the road, 8-1 at home. All right, the starting lineups. Yep, is a small lineup for the Knicks. Karl Anthony Towns, Bridges, Josh Hart, Deuce McBride, and Jalen Brunson. For the Nets, Michael Porter Jr., Noah Clowney, Nick Claxton, Terrence Mann, and Igor Demon. So the Knicks are real small. It's like Towns and around with like basically four guards. Brunson and McBride in the backcourt, Josh Hart and Bridges at the 3 and the 4. Oof. So hey, rebound is gonna be at it. They got to rebound. Got to rebound tonight. Got to get out there and rebound tonight. So we'll see how the shooting gonna be today, man. Because the last game's been the shootings has been horrendous. Like I said, a lot of these shots are makeable, wide open shots, man. Knicks are just building bricks after bricks after bricks. Got to shoot better, man. Got to shoot better. Coming off a nice little, couple of days of rest against the Nets who played last night. Knicks shouldn't be low energy. They should come out with some type of energy tonight, man. So, like I said, with two guys off the bench, McBride and Hart in the starting lineup, that means it's gonna be Yabusele and Clarkson, and also like I said, Diawara's gonna play. Dadier, Porty, those guys should be playing, and also look like Jamison is on the brought up Jamison from the G League, so they should be ready tonight, man. See what happens tonight. All right, so about the jump tap. It'll be Towns against Claxton. See if it's at the Barclay Center, like I said, MSG too, you know what I'm saying? So, some Knicks, a lot of Knicks fans in the house right there, you know what I'm saying? So we'll see how the Knicks come out. Yeah, the first time the Knicks beat the Nets 134-98, I believe, at Madison Square Garden. So Knicks open up a can. So the Nets will be looking for some more revenge tonight at the Barclay Center at home. But like I said, Nets are 0-7 at home. All right, the tap is up and the Nets have it. Man, Terrence Mann with the ball across the timeline over to MPJ. MPJ with the ball over to Clowney. Back to Demon. Demon with the ball to MPJ in the lane. And the alley-oop and is missed by Nick Claxton. Josh Hart with the ball, and it'll be Nick's ball. Man, I don't know. Nick Claxton missed that that dunk. All right, Knicks inbounds. Deuce over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball, guarded by Mann. Across the timeline. Brunson at the elbow. Looking around the town screen. Brunson with the ball. Looking, try to find somebody. Finds Towns at the free throw line. Towns turn around and lays it up and in. Went right back door over Clowney. Good move by Towns. Knicks go up 2-0. Nets with the ball. MPJ with the ball over to Clowney. Clowney with the ball over to Michael Porter Jr. Over to Demon. Demon to Claxton. Claxton with the ball down to MPJ, guarded by Deuce McBride. That's a mismatch. MPJ, fall away shot is up and good. And we're tied at 2. Knicks inbounds. Bridges over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Guarded by Terrence Mann. Across the timeline over at the logo. Brunson directing traffic at the top of key. Over to Bridges. Bridges over to Towns. Towns in the corner. And look like it's going to be a defensive 3 seconds on the Nets. Man, I haven't seen those being called in a long time. Defensive 3 seconds. All right, so Brunson at the line. The free throw is up and it's good. And the Knicks go up 3-2. All right. Knicks inbound. Knicks at the inbound. Like I said, man, Nets play last night. Knicks have a couple of days rest. Knicks got to be ready for these games. These are the games that got to come out on fire in the first quarter. All right, Knicks and Brunson looking Inbounds to Towns. Towns back to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Over to Bridges at the elbow. Over to Towns. Down to Bridges and almost stolen. Josh Hart with the ball. Hart out to Bridges. Bridges throws it back out to Brunson. His 3-point shot from the elbow is up. No good. Towns with the tip and no good. Towns back up. No good. Rebounded by Demon. Over to MPJ. MPJ with the ball. Over to Claxton. Back to MPJ. Out to Demon. Demon with the ball. And it looked like there's a foul on Josh Hart. All right, so Nets inbounds. Oh no. Looked like a defensive 3-second and MPJ misses the free throw. Wow, they calling back to back 3 seconds. I mean defensive 3 seconds. Don't see that very often in the game. All right, Nets set the inbound. Clowney over to Claxton, over to Man with the ball, guarded by Brunson at the top of the key. Looking, finds Claxton, back to Man in the lane, throws it out to Demon. His 3-point shot from the corner is no good, rebounded by Deuce McBride, and here comes the Knicks. McBride down the lane, lays it up and in, and the Knicks go up 5-2. Nets inbounds, MPJ over to Demon, over to Terrence Man with the ball, over to Demon, over to MPJ. MPJ around a Claxton screen. MPJ fall away shot from the free throw line is up and good. So all 4 points by MPJ. Knicks inbounds. Hart inbounds to Brunson. Back to Hart. Hart with the ball across the timeline over to Brunson, guarded by MPJ. Over to Bridges. Bridges in the lane. Back to Hart at the top of the key. Over to Deuce McBride. McBride at the elbow around the town screen. McBride in the lane. Throws it out to Hart, over to Bridges, face the shot. His fall-away shot is up and good. And Knicks go up 7-4. And Nets inbounds. Clowney over to Terrence Man. Man with the ball. Man at the top of the key. Over to Claxton. Claxton with Towns. Shot is up. No good, but he is fouled. Looked like he was fouled by Bridges, so Claxton will be at the free throw line. All right, Clowney's first free throw is good. All right, his second free throw is up, and that's also good. 7-6 Knicks. 8:46 left to go in the first quarter from the Barclays Center. Knicks and the Nets. All right, Knicks inbound. Hart with the ball over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball, guarded by Terrence Man. Brunson across the timeline, guarded by MPJ now at the elbow, out to Hart. Hart in the corner to Deuce. Deuce thought about it in the lane, throws it up, lays it up, no good. Rebounded by Clowney, and here comes the Nets. Clowney with the ball across the timeline, over to MPJ, and did he lose it? Nope. Saves it to Demon, out to Terrence Man for his 3-point shot from the elbow, and is good. And the Nets take their first lead, 9-7. Knicks inbounds to Brunson. Brunson with the ball, guarded by Demon. Brunson over to Hart. Hart over to Deuce. Deuce at the elbow, guarded by Michael Porter Jr. Over to Towns, almost loses the ball. Towns guarded by Claxton. Towns down the lane, shot is up, no good. And Towns can't believe why there's not a foul. So the Knicks will inbounds. I thought that was a foul too, Towns. Good save by the Nets on that play, man. Good save by the Nets on that. All right, Knicks set the inbounds. Brunson over to Deuce, back to Brunson. Brunson, fall away 3-point shot is up, no good. Rebounded by the Nets. Demon over to MPJ. MPJ, and it's stolen by Josh Hart. Hart with the ball, across the timeline. Hart looking, finds Bridges in the corner to Brunson. Brunson in the lane, and he loses the ball. No, he gets it back out to Bridges. Bridges with the ball, throws it back out to Josh Hart. Hart, fall away jump shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Claxton, and here comes the Nets. Claxton with the ball. Across the timeline, Claxton at the elbow, looking, finds man. Man with the ball, man at the top of the key, throws in the corner to Clowney for his 3-point shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. Here comes the Knicks. Knicks with the ball, Hart with the ball over to Brunson. Brunson in the lane, trying to find a shot out to Deuce McBride. McBride with the ball at the elbow, into Brunson at the corner, down to Towns, guarded by Claxton. Towns on the post. Towns. Look, shot is up, no good. Rebounded by the Nets. Come on, Towns, got to make that. That was a gimme shot. Demon with the ball. Demon looking, throws out to Clowney, over to Claxton. Claxton guarded by Towns. Claxton out to Michael Porter Jr., over to Demon, and he travels. And we'll go to a timeout on the floor with the score. Nets 9, Knicks 7, 6:40 left to go in the first quarter from the Barclays Center. Nets with an early 9-7 lead over the Knicks. Knicks, like I said, Knicks coming out shooting bad already, man. You gotta make these shots. Towns, you had a couple of chip shots down there in the post, man. You gotta make those shots. You gotta make them. Those are bunnies. Can't be missing those shots. Got to go up strong, man, and finish. We gotta finish. Like I said, the Nets playing on the back-to-back, so the Nets are a little bit tired from last night. So the Knicks, like I said, had like 3 days rest off. Knicks got to come out with some energy and take this game from the start, man. You got to start off fast in these games. And like I said, if you just tapping in, man, for the Knicks, no Mitchell Robinson tonight, out with the illness. OG Anunoby is still hurt. So, Knicks down 2 starters. Also for the Nets, no Cam Thomas for the Nets, who is out as well for the Nets. I thought Porter Jr. was probably hurt, but he's playing in this game today. So Porter Jr. is here. But like I said, Knicks coming off that butt whipping they took in Orlando, man, 133 to 121. Knicks got, like I said, Knicks got to be better on the road. 1-5 on the road, man. Got to get better on the road. Got to win these road games. At home, we're 8-1, but on the road, 1-5. That's why we're 9-6 on the season. We're in second place in the Atlantic, behind the surprising Toronto Raptors. 12-5 on the season. The Raptors so far. So Brandon Ingram, Emmanuel quickly, Scotty Barnes, R.J. Barrett doing some work out there north of the border, man. G, what's good, Lou? G Nation side, what's good, fam? Salute to the chat. Shout out the chat. Tyrone Hall, salute. Oh, man. Like I said, Knicks got to come on. Knicks got to get this dub, man. That's like the only thing right now in New York sports right now is like the basketball, man. They ain't doing too well with the Nets and stuff like. At least the Knicks, like I said, they gotta get it going, man. 9-6 on the season. We could be better than that. We should be better than that, man. But so like I said, it's early on. Hopefully, like I said, they get their footing and get their stuff right and get it going, get them engines going. But like I said, against a team like the Nets, man, Nets are in tank mode right now. So like I said, this is a game that the Knicks could get on and get up on this game, man. You know what I'm saying? So let's get it. So, like I said, Brunson got to get going. Brunson ain't shooting the ball well right now either. So, like I said, once these guys get going, man, start shooting the ball better, Knicks will start going. But like I said, this is how it happens most of the time, man. Knicks start off slow in these games, man. And they got to start getting out to these games, starting out much faster in these games. Good things happen when you get off to a fast start, man. Get the energy going, and it keeps the guys engaged, keep the teams engaged. All right, back to action. Knicks inbounds, Brunson over to McBride, back to Brunson. Brunson guarded by man. Brunson crossing the timeline over to Yabusele, who's checked into the game for the Knicks, over to Towns. Towns with the ball at the top of the key, over to Bridges. Bridges down the lane, and he throws it back out to Brunson. Brunson in the lane. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton, and here comes the Nets. Bridges should have shot that ball. To man in the corner to a wide open Clowney for a 3-point shot, and it's good. And the Knicks go up 12-7. Knicks inbounds to Deuce McBride. McBride with the ball, guarded by Demon at the elbow, around a Towns screen. Over to Towns. Towns, his jump shot from 18 is good. 12-9. Nets inbounds. Man with the ball over to Demon. Demon with the ball, back to man at the top of the key, guarded by Brunson. Now gets a screen from MPJ. Man, down the lane, throws in the corner. Demon out to Clowney, out to MPJ. Wide open 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Towns. Over to McBride. McBride with the ball ahead to Brunson. Brunson in the lane. Back out to Bridges. His 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Demon, and here comes the Nets. Demon with the ball. Over to Claxton. Euro step, lays it up. No good. But MPJ with the 3-point shot is up. No good. Claxton gets the rebound. Back down to MPJ, and Knicks are not even 14-9. Knicks don't even pay attention on defense sometimes, man. You look at these guys, and this is why they be losing some games. They just quit and give up. All right, Knicks with the ball. McBride over to Yabusele. Yabusele over to Bridges. Bridges down the lane. Throws out to Brunson. His corner 3-point shot is up, and it's good. 14-12. Nets inbounds. MPJ over to Demon. Demon with the ball. Guarded by Deuce McBride. Demon looking. Finds Claxton at the top of the key. Around an MPJ screen. Over to man. Man back out to MPJ. Guarded by Towns. MPJ in the lane. And back to Claxton. His shot is up. No good, but he is fouled. So Claxton will be at the free throw line. Look like he was fouled by Bridges. And Bridges pick up his second. I don't know. Bridges. There's Bridges saying like he didn't foul him. And Yabusele looked like he's still down for a second. I don't know why Bridges looking like as if he didn't foul him, but Claxton will be at the free throw line. And that'd be 2 foul on Bridges. Claxton first free throw is no good. Oh, he got hit by man accidentally, incidental. All right. And Clowney's second free throw is up, and that's good. 15-12 Nets. All right, Knicks inbounds. Yabusele. Yabusele with the ball. Over to Brunson. His 3-point shot from the top of the key. Good, and we're tied at 15. Nets quickly inbounds. And like it's Tyrese Martin in the game, along with Jalen Wilson in the games. Martin in the lane. His shot is up. No good. Gets his own rebound out to Wilson, out to MPJ for a 3-point shot from the elbow. No good. And the Nets keep getting a rebound. Knicks got to get these rebounds. Martin with the ball over to Powell. Powell back out to Martin. His 3-point shot from the elbow is good. And the Nets go up 18-15. Timeout on the floor. But Knicks getting out hustle, man. Getting out hustle there on the rebounds, man. The ball is there. You got to go get the ball. You can't just look at the basketball. You got to go get the ball. So 3:41 left to go in the first quarter. Brooklyn up 18-15 over the Knicks. So it looks like another slow start for the Knicks, man. But like I said, most of it is just shooting, man. It's just making shots, man. Knicks are just missing a lot of shots. Knicks miss a lot of shots early in games, man. A lot of shots that just be missing. Like I said, then in the second half they want to turn up. Is like they pick and choose when they want. You can't be doing that all game. You gotta shoot from the beginning. You gotta shoot. You gotta score the ball. Yeah, perfect opportunity. Got to score. Towns over there missing bunnies in the lane and stuff like that. You got to make those shots. You got to finish strong. Like I said, on the road, this is part of the reason why the Knicks are 1-5 on the road, and the way they play on the road, they too inconsistent on the road, very inconsistent. They start out slow. A lot of times on the road, they start out slow. So I mean, to me, sometimes I just think they're going through the motions. I just think they're going through the motions and stuff like that, man. It's like, yo, you got to get on these guys, man. Tell them play from the start. They got to play this game. Like I said, you've had like 3 days rest, and that's playing on the back to back. Look at some other scores around the NBA. Other scores: Detroit up 57-48 over Indiana. 5:22 left to go in the second quarter in that game. Also, 3:23 left to go in the second quarter. Cleveland up 50-44 over Toronto. 3:14 left to go in the first quarter. Miami up 18-10 over Dallas. And the 8 o'clock, 3 8 o'clock games: Denver at Memphis, Portland at Milwaukee, Chicago at New Orleans. The 9:30 game will be Houston at Phoenix, and you got the two 10 o'clock games: Utah at Golden State and Minnesota at Sacramento. All right. So back to action. It'll be Knicks ball. Jordan Clarkson will check into the game for the Knicks as well, as will Ariel Hukporti will check into the game for the Knicks. All right, Knicks at the inbounds, down three. Also look like Day'Ron Sharp is in the game for the Nets. Yabusele inbounds to Clarkson. Clarkson with the ball, guarded by Martin. And Martins gets a steal. Shot is up, no good. And Powell is fouled by Clarkson. So the Nets will be at the free throw line. All right, so Powell at the free throw line for the Nets. All right. So 18-15 Nets. Powell's first free throw is good. So, like I said, Knicks got to be a little bit careful with the ball too, man. Got to be careful with that ball, bringing the ball up. All right, Clark's second free throw is up, and that's also good. 20-15 Nets, 5-point lead for the Brooklyn Nets. 3:30 left to go in the first quarter from the Barclays Center. Nets with a 5-point lead. Knicks inbounds. Hart with the ball over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball guarded by Powell. Brunson across the timeline. Brunson looking. Brunson in the lane. Brunson finds Josh Hart at the top of the key. His 3-point shot is up and good. Much needed by the Knicks. 20-18. Brooklyn inbounds. Martin with the ball. Guarded by Clarkson. Around over to Wilson. Wilson has the ball now. Over to Powell. Back to Martin. Martin guarded by Yabusele. Martin in the lane. Shot is up, no good, but he is fouled by Yabusele. And like I said, the Knicks with the defense, man, some of the defensive like they just too slow on the defensive end. It's like they just like don't understand it, man. All right, so Martin at the free throw line for the Nets. All right, Martin's first free throw is up and it's no good. And so a substitution looked like Clowney would check back into the game for the Nets as well. For MPJ. All right. Martin's second free throw's up, and that's good. 21-18. Knicks inbounds. Hart with the ball over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball guarded by Powell. Brunson across the timeline. Brunson looking. Brunson around the Josh Hart screen, now guarded by Wilson. Brunson at the top of the key. Brunson over to Yabusele. Yabusele with the ball. Yabusele at the top of the key, throws backdoor to Clarkson in the lane. His floater's up and good. 21-20. Nets inbounds. Martin over to Powell. Powell with the ball. Guarded by Hart. Powell goes out to Martin. His 3-point shot from the elbow is up. No good. Rebound and goes out of bounds. It'll be Knicks ball. Clarkson inbounds to Brunson. Back to Clarkson. Guarded by Martin. Clarkson around the Brunson screen. Clarkson in the lane. And look like it's a kick ball. It'll be Nets ball. And I don't know what Clarkson with the handles, man. His handles just getting like a little sloppy with the ball, man. Got to be much better with your handles, man. All right, so Nets will inbounds. And coming back into the game for the Knicks, it looks like Deuce McBride will check back into the game for the Knicks. All right, Nets with the ball. Wilson with the ball, guarded by McBride. Over to Sharp. Sharp, guarded by Porty. Over to Martin. Martin in the lane. Down to Sharp. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Porty. Over to Clarkson. Clarkson with the ball. Clarkson, guarded by Clowney. Over to Hart. Hart with the ball. Over to Deuce McBride at the elbow around the Porty screen. Deuce looking, throws to Hart. Hart, and he is fouled by Clowney. What's good, Dewani? Yeah, man. These Knicks again, like I said, man. For some reason, these guys are just starting out way too slow in games, man. It's like the shooting is just terrible, man. It's like the shots are there. These guys are just missing shots, man. At some point, it's like, bro, y'all gonna have to start getting hot, man. All right, Knicks inbounds Brunson to Porty. Brunson down the lane. Brunson fall away shot is up and good. Knicks go back up 22-21. Nets quickly inbounds. Over to Powell. Powell with the ball. 122 left to go in the quarter. Over to Sharp. Back to Powell. Powell over to Clowney. Fakes a 3-point shot. Clowney in the lane, guarded by Hart. Clowney shot in the lane off the glass is good. And the Nets go back up 23-22. Knicks inbounds. Brunson to Hart. Back to Hart. Hart with the ball, guarded by Clowney. Over to Brunson. Brunson at the elbow. Brunson, his 3-point shot is up. No good. And look like it'll be Nets ball with 53 seconds left to go in the quarter. But like I said, Knicks got all these little guards out there, man. They got to be doing some work. You got to be out there penetrating, man. And Knicks should be much faster. You know, like Knicks should be more of an up tempo with these guards, man. Or these smaller players in the game for the Knicks. All right, Nets inbounds. Martin looking, finds Clowney. Clowney with the ball across the timeline, guarded by Hart. Clowney over to Wilson. No, over to Martin. Martin guarded by Deuce at the top of the key. Martin down the lane and almost loses it. Throws it to Sharp. Sharp with the ball now. His 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Deuce McBride. Over to Josh Hart. Hart with the ball. 27 seconds left to go in the quarter. Hart over to Brunson. Brunson now being double teamed. Brunson throws to McBride. McBride fakes a 3-point shot. McBride in the lane. Oh, nice floater in the lane, up and good. And the Knicks go up 24-23. Nets quickly inbound. 11 seconds left to go. Over to Powell. Powell with the ball across the timeline. Powell at the top of the key. Over to Clowney. His 3-point shot from the elbow is good. And the Nets go up 26-24. Knicks quickly inbound to Brunson. His half-court shot is up. No good. And that is the end of one with the score. Brooklyn 26, New York 24 after one quarter from the Barclays Center in Brooklyn. Like I said, man, Knicks on the road. This is part of the reason why they 1-5 on the road. Bad defense sometimes and a lot of poor shooting, man. It's just a lot of poor shooting. It's like the Nets are on the back-to-back. Nets playing on the back-to-back. Knicks had like 2-3 days rest off, and they come out like this. That's what I'm saying. You got to come out with some energy, man. You're supposed to come out, with a lot of energy, come out hot. And like I said, put your foot on the gas, man. Put your foot on the gas on these guys. Also knows Monday Night Football will be on the Aboriginal Sports Network. Will be on there tonight and calling the game. It'll be the Panthers and the 49ers. So, like I said, up and down first quarter. Hopefully, Knicks have a strong second quarter. Knicks got to have a strong second and third quarter. Got to have some strong quarters, man. Got to shoot that ball extremely well. The shots are there. Got to make it. Also, with the turnovers, Knicks got to be much better with the ball. Protect the basketball, and don't be too sloppy with the ball. All right, like I said, about to get back to action. Let's see. Hopefully, like I said, second quarter, Knicks have a strong second quarter, man. Thank you guys for tapping this live stream, man. Knicks versus the Brooklyn Nets from the Barclays Center, man. If this is your first time to the Man Cave podcast, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, man. Also, for the Aboriginal Sports Network as well, hit that like and subscribe button, man, and share it on all social media platforms. And if you're following it on Twitter or X, make sure you hit that follow button. All right. Second quarter's about to start. Should be Knicks basketball. All right, Clarkson set the inbounds over to Kolek, who's checked into the game for the Knicks as well. Kolek with the ball, guarded by Powell. Kolek across the timeline, around the Towns screen, over to Towns. Towns double team, over to Kolek, back to Towns. Towns back out to Kolek in the corner to Jordan Clarkson. His 3-point shot is up, no good. And it'll be Nets ball. Well, like I said, another wide open look. Knicks got to make it that they got to take advantage of these opportunities, man. They're getting a lot of good looks, man. A lot of games you watch, these guys are getting a lot of good looks. They just not knocking the shots down. All right, Nets with the ball. Martin with the ball. Over to Sharp. Sharp with the ball at the top of the key. Over to Martin. Martin with the ball. Guarded by Deuce. Over to Powell. Powell now on the switch. Guarded by McBride. Powell. His 3-point shot from the elbow is up. No good. Rebounded by Hart. Over to Kolek. Kolek with the ball. Over to Towns. Towns fake the 3-point shot. Towns in the corner to another wide open Clarkson again. No good. Rebounded by the Nets. Sharp. Over to Martin. Martin with the rebound. With the ball. Martin around a sharp screen. Martin in the lane. Throws in the corner to Clowney. His 3-point shot is up and good. And the Nets go up by 5. 29-24. Knicks inbounds McBride. Over to Hart. Hart at the top, at the elbow. Looking. Finds Clarkson, guarded by Clowney. Clarkson in the lane. Shot is up and good. 29-26. Nets inbound. Sharp over to Powell. Powell with the ball. Guarded by Deuce McBride. Over to Sharp. Back to Powell. Powell over to Wilson. Almost stolen. Sharp with the ball. Looking. Finds Martin. Martin guarded by Kolek. Around a sharp screen. Martin, his 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Kolek, and here comes the Knicks. Over to Josh Hart. Hart in the lane. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Clowney. Over to Powell. Here comes the Nets. Powell with the ball. Over to Martin. Martin in the lane. Throws it back out to Powell. Powell with the ball. Over to Martin. Looking over to Clowney. Clowney, his 3-point shot is up. No good. So it'll be Nets ball. But too many missed shots by the Knicks, man. Too many missed shots. Like I said, this has been a theme of every game, man. These guys are getting their fair share of looks, and they just not making the shots. All right, Nets inbounds. Martin with the ball. Throws out to Clowney. Clowney in the lane. And look like Sharp got fouled by Josh Hart. I don't know. Like I said, these guys with their defense, man. It's like you can see the play. You can see a play. You can see a give and go. You can see pick and roll, whatever you want to see. You can see these plays developing before. It's like these guys act like they just be like in slow motion, like they don't know what the hell is going on. All right, Nets inbounds. Powell with the ball, looking, finds Sharp. Sharp at the free throw line, out to Clowney. Clowney guarded by Hart, and it's stolen by Hart. And Clarkson with the ball over to Kolek. Kolek back to Clarkson. Clarkson looking. Clarkson in the lane. Shot is up and good. 29-28. Nets inbounds to Martin. Martin with the ball at the logo. Martin looking, finds Clowney. Clowney in the corner over to and it looked like he got fouled, and he did get fouled by Clarkson. So Clarkson has 2 fouls, and Noah Clowney would be at the free throw line for the Brooklyn Nets. Like I said, another slow, sluggish start for the Knicks, man. Knicks got to come out much faster with more energy, man. And they got to make shots. Knicks are just, it's too many bricks. Knicks are shooting too many bricks, man. All right, so Clowney at the free throw line. First free throw is up and is good. What's good? Sounding fantastic. What's good, Neff? He said the defense is what worries me and the shots will fall. Yeah, the defense does worry me, man, because like I said, you look at the defense, these guys are not giving a lot of effort out there. And Clowney's second free throw was good, 31-28. But if you're shooting the ball a lot, sometimes the defense matters sometimes. But it's like if you're just shooting the ball, it's like you're gonna be, with a lead a lot. But like I said, they're missing too many shots, man. It's just too many missed shots. That's good shots. Towns with the ball. Towns down the lane. Shot is up and good. 31-30. All right. Look like MPJ's back in the game for the Nets. Nets inbounds to Powell. Powell with the ball, guarded by Kolek. Powell at the top of the key. Over to Sharp. Sharp at the elbow. Over to Clowney. Clowney in the lane. Throws it out to Powell. His 3-point shot from the corner is no good. Rebounded by Josh Hart, and here comes the Knicks. Hart with the ball. Down the lane. Lays it up and in. No foul. Unbelievable. And the Knicks take the lead 32-31. I don't understand how that's no foul. Timeout on the floor. 8:26 left to go in the second quarter. Knicks 32-31. Yeah, and that was another thing. I didn't watch the Orlando game too much, but I guess against Orlando, it's like Towns was blowing a lot of defensive assignments, man. It's like he be messing up the rotation on defensive rotation, not being in spots and too slow to get over there and just letting people go down the lane for layups or dunks. You got to move your feet, bro. You got to move your feet. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, the season just started. You can't tell me you're playing with a flat tire already. The season just started. This ain't like it's like the midseason or, toward the end of the season. It's like the season just got started, bro. You should be in tip top shape. It look like got some cement or lead in that foot. You got to get them cement and lead out, boy. You got to move them feet like cinder blocks. Like I said, if you just tap in, man, no Mitchell Robinson tonight out with an illness. OG Anunoby still out with an injury, and for the Nets, Cam Thomas is still out, man. Cam Thomas is out, so yeah, we got to fix that road game issue, man. 1-5 on the road, man. Don't understand, man. But this is part of the reason why they 1-5 on the road. The way they play on the road, they play slow. They miss a lot of shots, and their defense rotation be poor, man. It's like, and not getting beat with the 50-50 balls, not hustling for rebounds and stuff like that. Got to do all that when you play on the road. And even when you play at home, man, you got to be ready to play. You got to be ready to play, especially you got 2 or 3 days rest. You got to be ready to play. The Nets are playing on a back-to-back. So I'll expect the Nets to be a little bit tired, you know what I'm saying? But the Knicks are, have a couple days rest, so the Knicks should be fresh. Like I said, so far, like it's not good shooting, but Knicks. Hopefully, they pick it up in the second quarter. We need to have a strong second quarter, take control of this game. Second and third quarter, have strong second and third quarters, man, and just coast in the fourth. Man, I forgot Mo Cheeks played for the for the New Jersey Nets, man. Man, I forgot that. All right, back to action. Nets with the ball, man, with the ball over to Claxton. Claxton with the ball over to MPJ. His 3-point shot from the top of the key, no good. And it'll be Knicks ball. All right, so Knicks will inbounds. Good hustle play by Josh Hart. All right, Knicks inbounds. Bridges over to Kolig. Kolig with the ball, guarded by Powell. Kolig in the lane, over to Josh Hart. Hart out to Bridges. Bridges in the lane, over to Kolig. Kolig down to Towns in the post on Powell. That's a mismatch. Towns shot is up, good, and a foul. About time. So Towns will be at the free throw line to complete the 3-point play. But it's like, yo, make them quick, decisive move, man. Just quick. Don't wait. So Towns will be at the free throw line to complete the 3-point play. Much needed points and shot for Towns. All right, Towns free throw is up and it's good. And the Knicks go up for 35-31. All right. All right, Nets inbounds, Denon inbounds to Man. Man with the ball. Across the timeline, guarded by Hart, now guarded by Bridges. Man at the top of the key around the Claxton screen. Man down the lane, pushes off, looking, finds Powell. Powell with the ball over to Demon. Demon throws in the corner to Man. Man down the lane, shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Man and throws it out to MPJ. MPJ back out to Man. Man and look like he loses the ball, but it looked like it would be Nets ball. So I was trying to see what is it going to be? Is it off the Nets or is it off the Knicks? And they said the delay of game against the Knicks, so the Knicks can't even challenge that. Man, what's going on with them? What's going on? Now they somebody can't make the substitution. All right, Nets with this Nets ball. Claxton with the ball over to Denman. Denman over to Powell. Powell, his 3-point shot from the elbows up, no good. Rebounded by Kolek, and here comes the Knicks. Kolek with the ball at the top of the key over to Towns. Towns down the lane. Shot is up and good. And the Knicks go up 6, 37-31. Nets inbounds. MPJ over to Man. Man with the ball. Knicks on a 9-0 run. 6:56 left to go in the second quarter. Man at the top of the key over to Claxton. Claxton down the lane, throws it out to Demon in the corner, fakes a 3-point shot over MPJ. His 3-point shot from the elbow is up, no good. Rebounded by Towns. Head to Hart. Hart with the ball, guarded by Denham. Hart at the elbow. Hart looking. Hart in the lane, throws it out to Kolig. Kolig in the lane, lays it up off the glass and good. And there's an 8-point Knicks lead, 39-31. Timeout on the floor. Brooklyn. Hey, when you get this, give us your top 5 dunkers. Oh man, top 5 dunkers in the NBA. Of course, you're gonna have Michael Jordan, Dominique Wilkins, Vince Carter, of course, man. Sean Kemp. Uh oh, there's so many more, man. It's like Antonio McDyess, Amari Stoudemire. Dunkers that play, Stromile Swift. Like, people don't know who Stromile Swift is. I mean, Stromile Swift, one of the best dunkers, in-game dunkers in the NBA back then. You know, Sprewell's one of the good dunkers. It's like, yo, there's a lot of dunkers from back in the days, like, compared to now. But yeah, it'll be Dominique Wilkins, Michael Jordan. Like I said, Vince Carter's definitely up there, man. Sean Kemp, like I said, man. Sean Kemp was like a man among boys up there, man. Like I said, so those would be like, Jordan, Wilkins, Carter, Kemp, uh, uh, like I said, McDyess, Swift, And I know it's some more, man. I know it's some more dunkers, man. It's a lot more dunkers. Just these guys just played above the rim. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you got Dwight Howard, Shaq, all them guys. Some guys is just like I said, power dunk. Shaq was just like a monster in his heyday. Shaq was like a monster in his early years. He was a monster, man. I mean, Shaq was bringing down rims and snapping backboards down and all that type of stuff, man. His athleticism was just crazy, man. And Desmond Mason from back in the day, Grant Hill. I mean, Penny Hardaway, Tracy McGrady, all them dudes, man. Like I said, in the 90s and 90s is just crazy, bro. The 90s was just crazy with just a bunch of those guys all played above the rim. Everybody named all those guys played above the rim. Latrell Sprewell, those guys played above the rim, man. They just played this era right now. There's really nobody. It's only like Anthony Edwards and a little bit. But back then, like I ain't gonna say like half the league, but every team had guys that could dunk, that could just play above the rim. It was just crazy, man. Yeah, I know I name a bunch, man, but like it'd be Wilkins, Jordan, Carter, Kemp, you know, like I said, McDice, Swift, Stoudemire, is this Tracy McGrady, Penny Hardaway, Grant Hill. I mean, it's just crazy, man. All right, Nets, back to action. Nets with the ball over the man. Man, with the ball. Nets have stayed on 31 for a minute over to Claxton. Claxton with the ball. Claxton over to Denham. Back out to MPJ. MPJ in the lane. Back to Claxton, and ball is out of bounds. So Nets were inbounds. The 90s guys every night we want. Yep, man, that's what it was. And then it was everybody was posterizing, man. Back in the day, man, everybody get posterized, man. That's what I said. Back in the 90s, man, guys played above the rims. This era right now, these guys play below the rim. But those guys back then played above the rim. I mean, the in-game dunks was just crazy, man, in those days. All right. Nets inbounds, Denham inbounds to Clowney. Clowney with the ball over to Claxton. Claxton, his free throw line jump shot is good. And the Nets finally get on, break the drought. 39-33. Knicks with the ball. Brunson check back into the game. Brunson with the ball. Guarded by Man. Brunson over to Towns. Towns down the lane. Shot is up. No good, but he's fouled. But man, I mean, just like the Rain Man, Sean Kemp, the Rain Man was just beasting, man. And the Carters kept like all the centers back in the day would play the Patrick Ewing, Akeem Olajuwon, Shaq, all these dudes, man, played above the rim, man. They played above the rim, man. All these centers played above the rim. Athletic, man, played above the rim. Clyde Drexler. I forgot Clyde Drexler. Clyde the Glide. It's, all right. Towns first free throw is good. How could I forget Clyde the Glide? Mm, Like that's crazy how it's just so many, man. It's like a who's who of dunkers back in the day, man. You just have a whole book full of those guys. All right, Towns second free throw is up, and that's also good. 41-33. 5:50 left to go in the second quarter. Yep, yep. I forgot about baby Jordan, Harold Miner, man. What's his name? Uh, Played for the Timberwolves too, man. Nice shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Towns over to Kolick. Kolick with the ball over to back to Towns down the lane, lays it up and in. Should have been a foul. 43-33. Nets quickly inbound to Claxton. Claxton over to MPJ. MPJ in the corner, back out to Denham. Denham over to Man. Man, back to Denham. Over to MPJ from the corner. His 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Towns. Over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Brunson at the elbow. Brunson shot is up off the glass and good. And the Knicks go up 12, 45-33. Nets quickly inbounds to Demon. Demon with the ball. Guarded by Brunson. Over to Claxton, and he is fouled by Towns. Baby Jordan, Harold Miner. Who's the guy I'm thinking about that played for the Timberwolves, man? Great. I mean, man, I can't think of his. I could see his face. I just can't think about his name. He played in the '90s too for the Timberwolves and stuff like that. Great scorer, athlete, everything, man. When I think about his name, I'll just let him know. But like I said, just so many names come up. All right, Nets inbounds to Claxton. Claxton, guarded by Porty, shot up is up, no good. Rebounded by Hart. Here comes the Knicks. Hart over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Brunson in the lane. Brunson fall away shot is up, no good. Rebounded by MPJ. Over to Demon. Demon with the ball. Demon. Those to MPJ shot is up, no good, but he is fouled. Something Isaiah something, man. He played for the Timberwolves. Isaiah, oh man, he's a good player too, man. Why can't I think of his name? Oh, the J.R. Ryder. I think J.R. Ryder. That's what I think J.R. Ryder. Yep, J.R. Ryder. That's who it was. Yeah, man. Spreewell, like I said, Desmond Mason back in the day, you know what I'm saying, was for the Desmond Mason was uh what is his name? Daniels, the point guard that played for the Grizzlies back then. Antonio Daniels, athletic. All these guys, man. All these point guards, athletic, man. All right, makes both free throws, 45-35. Knicks with the ball, Hart with the ball over to Brunson. Brunson guarded by Martin. Brunson now guarded by MPJ, and he's fouled by MPJ. But every team, man, every team had some athletic people, man, that could just dunk. And like I said, you just got out the way. People just get out the way because like no need to jump. Once some dudes take flight, they already up there, man. Heads above the rim. All right, Knicks inbounds Brunson to McBride. Back to Brunson. Brunson over to McBride. Over to Bridges. Bridges in the lane. His fall away shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Porty. Porty with the ball over to McBride. His 3-point shot from the elbow is in and out. Rebounded and Porty, the ball is out. But Knicks are missing way too many shots. This is what I keep saying. These guys are getting a lot of good looks. They're just missing too many shots. And these are wide open shots. These are high percentage shots that they're missing. It ain't like this contested. All right, Nets with the ball. Denham over to MPJ. MPJ in the lane. His fall away shot is up. No good. Rebounded by the Knicks. McBride with the ball. Over to Josh Hart. His 3-point shot from the elbow was in and out. Rebounded by Demon. And here comes the Nets. Demon with the ball. His 3-point shot from the elbow is good. Looked like he got fouled too. 45-38. All right, Knicks with the ball. Hart with the ball. 3:23 left to go in the quarter. Hart over to Bridges. His corner 3-point shot, no good. That's what I'm saying. It's just too many bricks. These guys are throwing up bricks, man. That's what I'm saying. The pure shooters has died off in the NBA. It's a dying breed. It's just the league is just full of nothing but streak shooters. That's all it is in the NBA is streak shooters. No more pure shooters really left in the NBA, man. It's like that breed that is a dying breed. That breed is gone. It's like these kids, like I said, they're coming in. The only thing they're doing is just being and trying to dunk and 3-point shots and that's about it, man. But it's just like even the shooting, so many wide open shots, and like I said, these guys' shooting percentage should be much higher than what it is. Like Brunson missed a 3-point shot missed by Brunson, rebounded by Hart. Over to McBride. McBride in the lane. McBride out the Bridges. Bridges down the lane, back out to Brunson. Brunson in the lane. His floater is up and good. 47-41. Nets inbounds. Demon with the ball over to Claxton. Back to Demon. His 3-point shot from the elbow was up. No good. Rebounded by Porty. over to Brunson. Brunson to McBride, and he's fouled. This is like I said, this is terrible, man. The state of the NBA shooting is just terrible. Like I said, a lot of these games are high scoring because guys getting a lot of wide open shots. Yeah, they're gonna make some like, but there's a lot of guys who's missing shots. Missing. It's just like too many streak shooters in the NBA today, man. And like I said, you don't even got to work for your shots. These shots are wide open. These shots are wide open because these guys hardly play a lick of defense. The Knicks should be up by 20 points in this game. Down Brunson, he throws it back out. Brunson out to McBride and he misses. But Brunson could have had a layup. I don't know why would you pass the ball all the way back out again. Sometimes I just look at some of these guys. It's like, yo, that part, like I said, Brunson, you had a wide open layup. Why would you pass the ball back out to a 3-point shooter? So it was 149 left to go in the quarter. Low scoring first half, man. 47-41. But like I said, it's been a lot of poor shooting. All right. Nets inbounds Demon over to Clowney. Clowney with the ball. And Clowney is fouled by the. What you foul the guy for? Sounds like just look at some of these guys, man. It's like you foul the guy for no reason. So Clowney will be at the free throw line, shoot two. His first free throw's up and it's good. 145 left to go right before the half. I said Knicks just had a 12-point lead, but like I said, their lead should have been 20. They just been missing way too many shots, man. Way too many shots. And that's like I said, that's an every game thing. The shooting. Like I said, shooting shouldn't be this bad. With so many wide open shots, you should not shoot this bad. All right. And the second free throw is good, and it's a 4-point game, 47-43. All right, Knicks with the ball. Brunson with the ball, guarded by Martin. Brunson over to Towns. Towns back to Brunson at the top of the key. Brunson out to Towns. Wide open 3-point shot. He fakes it, comes in the lane, floaters up and good. 49-43. Nets quickly inbounds with the ball over to Demon. Demon with the ball. Guarded by Brunson. Over to over to Claxton. Claxton with the ball, looking, finds MPJ. His 3-point shot from the elbow is no good, but Claxton is right there for the dunk and put back. 49-45. Knicks inbounds Brunson ahead to McBride, over to Bridges, and the ball is stolen by Denman. And here comes the Nets. Denman with the ball. Denman, Euro step in the lane. Shot is up and good, and it's a 2-point game, 49-47. Knicks inbounds Hart over to McBride. Over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball, guarded by Martin. Brunson down the lane. Brunson back out to Josh Hart, and he's not even ready to shoot the ball. Back to Brunson. Brunson in the lane. Shot is up, no good, but he's fouled. So Brunson will be at the free throw line with 33 seconds left to go in the half. And Brunson hasn't had a good shooting first half either. Brunson first free throw is good. And that's another thing, like I said, man, these guys, like I said, to me, these guys go through the motions, man. They just like, they don't take these things serious and stuff like that. It's just like, and that's when you look at a lot of sports today, with football, basketball, these guys are just not, these guys are getting paid way more money to not be serious about about their profession. Everything is about brand, their brand off the court, on the court. That's all they really care about, their brand. It's not too much on the court. And Brunson's second free throw is good. And it's a 4-point game, 51-47. All right. Nets with the ball. Denman with the ball over to Claxton. Claxton back to Denman. Denman out to Clowney. His 3-point shot from the elbow is no good. Rebounded by Claxton. And what they call? Call a loose ball foul on the Knicks. With 16.4 seconds left to go, so Claxton will be at the free throw line. Claxton's first free throw is up, and it's no good. All right, Claxton's second free throw is up, and that's good. 51-48 with 16.4 seconds left to go. All right, Knicks will inbound. Knicks up 3. All right, Hart with the ball. Inbounds to McBride. McBride with the ball, guarded by Powell. McBride across the timeline. McBride down the lane. McBride fall away shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Powell by the Nets. His shot from half court is no good, and that is the score at halftime. Knicks 51-48. We'll be back with the halftime stats after a word from the Man Cave.
Who's got the rocket launcher? I say we blow it up. Now fire that thing.
It's for the city of sports, playing with a giant Nick. With my man S. God.
That's him.
You feel the vibe?
That's me.
We going live.
That's us.
That like button shared, you been subscribed.
Stadium.
That MetLife, Big Blue, home of the Braves.
Yeah.
That turnpike, you can see that's where the game's played. NFL one day, then it's the NBA. Madison Square Garden, that's where the Knicks play. This that NY Logan, North don't get broken. Legalize, mean this shit smoking. I'm on topic, dropping another episode. The game winner, trade, maybe a field goal. Everybody right now doing the wave. You tune in, the show called The Man-Cave. I see the chat, they always doing their thing. Big views, 85 inch screen. The game's on, you rushing, please. Remain calm, you on the road and chill. Do the watch along. The show's on, the host, you know it's S-God. It's no telling the panel filled with guest stars. You now rocking with the voice, you know what it is. It's your boy J Boogie. You now rocking with my man S-God. I support him to the fullest, you heard? My man Mike Blaze. This is Alter Productions. What that mean? We about to alter everything that's playing. Tune in. My man S.G.O.D. Support the show. Subscribe, share it. Most importantly, hit that like button.
All right, we are at halftime. Once again, the score: Knicks 51, Nets 48. Looking at the halftime stats, first for the visiting Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns with 17 points and 6 rebounds. Josh Hart with 5 points and 6 rebounds. Mikal Bridges only has 2 points and 1 rebound in the game and 2 assists. Jalen Brunson with 15 points in the game. Miles McBride with 4 points off the bench. Knicks get 6 points from Jordan Clarkson and 2 points from Tyler Kolek. Overall shooting for the Knicks, 21 of 43 for 49%. 3-point shooting, 3 of 14 for 21%. Free throw shooting, Knicks are 6 of 6 for 100%. Knicks with 20 rebounds, 10 assists to go along with 3 turnovers and 2 steals in the game. For the Brooklyn Nets, Michael Porter Jr. with 11 points, 3 rebounds. Noah Clowney, the high man, with 15 points, 3 rebounds. Nick Claxton with 8 points, 4 rebounds. Terrence Mann with 3 points. Igor Demon with 5 points. Off the bench for the Nets, Tyrese Martin with 4 points and Drake Powell with 2. Overall shooting for the Nets, 14 of 42 for 33%. 3-point shooting, 7 of 26 for 27%. Free throw shooting, Nets have lived at the free throw line, 13 of 17 for 76%. Nets out-rebound Knicks. Nets with 22 rebounds, 8 assists in the game. So that is the halftime stats. Once again, Knicks 51, Nets 48. Looking at some other scores around the NBA. Detroit 78, Indiana 67 with 7:24 left to go in the third quarter. Also in the third quarter, Toronto up 80-71 over Cleveland with 3:40 left to go in the third. Halftime, Miami up 52-44 over Dallas. Also 9:11 left to go in the second quarter. Denver up 38-28 over Memphis. 7:59 left to go in the second quarter. Milwaukee up 40-39 over Portland. 8:56 left to go in the second quarter. New Orleans up 44-32 over Chicago. Like I said, the 9:30 game, Houston will be at Phoenix, and then the 2 10 o'clock games, Utah at Golden State, Minnesota at Sacramento. Also in the NFL, Panthers and the 49ers Monday Night Football. 49ers up 7-0 over the Panthers. Started the second quarter in that game. So that is your out of town score, man. Let me see. Also, and also on the Aboriginal Sports Network, man. If you go over there right now to support, Mets is on there doing the calling the game right now. So go over there and support and hit that like and subscribe button. During the Monday night game, Panthers and the 49ers. All right, like I said, for the Knicks, man, in the second half, man, Knicks had a better second quarter to take a 3-point lead. But like I said, the Knicks will have to have a stronger third quarter. Like I said, they could have really extended this lead. It was up by 12 points, but the shooting is just going to cost them. The shooting has just been atrocious, man. And these, like I said, these are good looks. I mean, there ain't nothing you can do. It's like these are looks that you got to make these looks, bro. I mean, back in the day, teams are trying to scheme to get open run plays, to get open looks and open shots just to get open shots. These guys don't even got to do that. They already have open shots. They just don't. They just not making them. They just got to shoot the ball better, man. That's all you got to do. In name of the game in NBA today is just shoot, make shots, get buckets, make shots. I don't care if it's a 2-point shot or a 3-point shot. Just got to be more efficient. Like I said, these guys, the shooting percentage got to be bad. It got to be terrible with the amount of bricks that these guys shoot. It got to be terrible shooting percentage. And like I said, you would think that these are contested shots. These are uncontested shots that they just clanking and bricking. So it was like, so like I said, in the second half, man, Knicks got to take advantage of the Nets playing. The Nets on the back to back. Knicks got to get this dub, man. So hopefully, like I said, they come out at halftime, man. This third quarter, like I said, take advantage of this third quarter, man. Good play, good shooting. Like I said, protect the ball, and hey, just get this dub, man. Because like I said, Nets are really in tank mode, man. Nets just trying to get top 3 pick, top 2 pick, man. So hey, man, let's get this dub. And like I said, Knicks, we 1-5 on the road. We got to do much better job on the road. Got to play with much more consistency on the road, man. Got to play. Listen, this team right now, man, we shouldn't even be struggling with this team right now. We should be, like I said, they should be up by 15 or 20, at least 25 points in this game. Like I said, all it is just scoring and putting the ball in the basket, man, putting the ball in the bucket. Looking at some highlights, Abachi, Tyler Hero making his return back to the Heat. First game of the year. Man, like I said, man, the Pistons, man, off to a 14-2 start, man. Raptors 12-5, man. So those are like the top two teams in the Eastern Conference, man. Would have thought, man. It's like the Pistons, like I said, they returned their starters from last year. And it's like I said, playing much great basketball, man. Physical team, like I said, that's put the ball in the basket, man. Scoring, scoring, scoring. And the Raptors right now up 14 over the Cavaliers. So the Raptors have been a good start to the season for the Raptors, man. Yeah, every time they go into the on, it's like somebody was like, protect that beer, the beer spill. So about to start the second half in a few minutes, man. Third quarter, like I said, we'll see how the Knicks come out, man. I want to see how they come out the first 5 or 6 minutes of the third quarter. They come out strong, man. Like I said, scoring the ball and also getting playing some good defense, getting some steals and stuff like that. Or if the Nets just come out hot in the third quarter, because like I said, most of this is just shooting, man. All it is shooting. Whichever team gets hot and start making more baskets, that's what's going to win. Because like I said, all it is scoring. There's not too much defensive playing and stuff like that. So guys got to score the basketball, man. Got to put the ball in the hole. Jordan Clarkson in the first half had a lot of good looks, just kept missing shots. Deuce McBride missing shots. Brunson, all these guys missing shots. You got to make these baskets, man. Got to get the ball in the basket. That's all it is. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Monday Night Football from Levi Stadium. 49ers with a 7-0 lead over the Panthers. It's in the second half. So Brunson with 15. Um, Towns with 17. So Mikal Bridges got to get going in the second half. With only got 2 points in this game. He got to get going in this game. He has to get going. That's what I said. Everybody got to step up, man. The bench got to step up too. Yabusele, Clarkson, Kolig off the bench with two, but these guys got to step up. It's like, hey, we got two starters, from off the bench. So that's shorting the bench, but these other guys got to come in and produce as well. Like I said, when your number is called, you got to produce, man. You got to produce. Ain't no two ways about it. So I want to see in this third quarter if Bridges come out hot because, like I said, going to need him. Got to make them shots, man. Bridges, Clarkson. Clarkson got to have a big second half, man. Got to have a big second half off the bench. Yabusele, like I said, he's giving us nothing, man. I can't even really count on Yabusele, man. Don't even know what's going on with that cat or whatever, man. It's like I said, sometimes with these guys, they don't realize, man, they get an opportunity and they got to make the most of the opportunity and they're not making the most of the opportunities. Like, You got to make the most of your opportunity when you get a chance. And like this ain't no because at the end of the day, hey, you're gonna be one of those vagabonds. You're gonna be those nomads going from team to team to team and getting like a veteran minimum or a 10-day contract because this is what happened. You get opportunity and you don't take advantage of your opportunities. You still playing around. You know what I'm saying? You're still not taking this stuff serious like that. Let me see. I gotta see Yabusele. I think his is a 2-year deal. I think it's a. Let me see if it's a team option. Salaries, teams. Let me see. Yeah, let me see what Yabusele on the Knicks. Knicks got the second most contract at 211. All right, about to start the third quarter. No, Yabusele has a player option. Oof, not a team option. He has a player option. All right, second and third quarter start. Knicks with the ball. Brunson with the ball. Brunson over to Towns. Towns guarded by Claxton. And the ball is stolen by Man. And here comes the Nets. Man down the lane. Lays it up and in and a foul. And the foul is on Towns. So Man will be at the free throw line to complete the 3-point play. That's what I'm saying, man. Sometimes there's like poor defense, man. It's like, and Man's free throws up and is good, and we're tied at 51. So the Nets have come all the way back from a 12-point deficit against the Knicks. And that's why I keep talking about the poor shooting by the Knicks. It's just poor shooting. All right, Knicks inbounds. Hart with the ball over to Brunson. Brunson guarded by Man at the elbow. Brunson at the top of the key now over to Bridges. Bridges with the ball. Guarded by Clowney. Bridges down the lane. Fall away shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Man. And here comes the Nets. Man with the ball. Man guarded by Deuce. Looking. And ball is almost stolen. And it is stolen by the Towns ahead to Mikal Bridges, who's ahead for the dunk. And the Knicks go up 53-51. Clowney inbounds to Denham. Denman with the ball. Then over to MPJ, over to Claxton. Claxton at the elbow looking, finds MPJ. MPJ out to Demon. His wide open 3-point shot from the elbow is no good. Rebounded by Bridges. Bridges ahead to Josh Hart. Hart with the ball. Over to Towns. Towns at the elbow looking, finds McBride. Wide open shot from the elbow. No good. Rebounded by Man. And here comes the Nets. Man guarded by Brunson at the elbow. Man looking, finds Clowney at the free throw line. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Towns over to Hart. Hart with the ball. Hart over to Bridges in the corner to McBride. Another wide open shot, no good. Rebounded by Man. Man with the ball in the front court. Around the Clowney's, around Claxton screen. Man, shot is up and is blocked and stolen by Josh Hart. Here comes the Knicks. Hart with the ball. And the ball is kicked, and it'll be Knicks ball. You should have just gave the ball to Brunson over there in the corner, bro. And stop with the passing. Like that was a difficult pass. All right, Knicks inbounds. Brunson take a side out. Brunson with the ball. Brunson looking, finds Towns. Towns over with the ball at the elbow. Towns with climbing on Towns in the lane. Shot is up and good. 55-51. Man inbounds to Demon. Demon with the ball over to Claxton at the top of the key. Claxton looking, finds Demon again around the Claxton screen. Demon looked like he walked over to Claxton at the free throw line. Over to Demon. His 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Hart. Throws ahead, and it is deflected out of bounds, and it'll be Knicks ball. All right, Knicks inbounds. McBride with the ball. Inbounds the ball looking. Finds Towns. Towns. And guarded by Demon. Towns in the post. Towns looking. Throws out the Bridges out the 3-point line and is good from the corner. Knicks go up 7, 58-51. Nets inbounds to Man. Man with the ball. Over to MPJ. Over to Claxton. Claxton over to MPJ. His 3-point shot from the elbow is no good. Rebounded by Towns. Ahead to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Brunson in the lane. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Man. And here comes the Nets. Man ahead to Clowney. Clowney splits the double team down the lane. Lays it up. No good. But tipped back in by MPJ. 58-53. Knicks inbounds. Ahead to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Out to Josh Hart. Hart over to Bridges. Bridges in the lane. Shot is up. No good, but he is fouled. But he passed the ball, so Knicks will have to probably take the ball side out. All right, so Knicks will inbound. Brunson over to Towns. Towns with the ball at the top of the key. Towns over to Bridges. Wide open 3-point shot from the elbow. No good. And it'll be Nets ball. That's what I keep saying, bro. It's just too many shots missing. Too many missed shots, bro. All right, Nets inbounds to Clowney. Back to Demon. Demon with the ball over to Man. Man, guarded by Brunson at the logo. Over to Claxton at the top of the key. Guarded by Towns. Claxton over to MPJ in the lane. His shot is up and is blocked by Towns, and it'll be Nets ball. But they call a foul, but the foul will call on Brunson. So Yep. So put MPJ at the free throw line. Shot is up. First free throw is good. Yeah, but I think Brunson hands got caught at the last minute as he was going up. 14 points on the night for MPJ's next free throw is no good. Rebounded by Towns. Towns ahead to Hart. Hart with the ball. Hart over to McBride. McBride over to Bridges. Bridges out to Hart. Back to Brunson. Brunson guarded by Man. Brunson 5 on the shot clock. Brunson in the lane, throws out to Josh Hart. His 3-point shot from the elbow is no good. Rebounding Brunson out to Bridges. Bridges down the lane, throws it out to Hart. Hart back to Brunson. His 3-point shot from the top of the key is good. 61-54. Knicks go up 7. Brooklyn inbounds. Clowney over to Man. Man with the ball over to Demon. Demon. Fall away shot off the glass is good. 61-56. Knicks inbounds Bridges over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Brunson over to Bridges at the elbow. Over to Hart. Hart at the elbow looking. Finds Towns at the top of the key. Towns in the lane. Shot is up. No good, but he is fouled. So Towns will be at the free throw line. All right, so Towns will be at the free throw line for 2. All right, Towns' first free throw is up. Yeah, he's been another one at the free throw line. He's been off and on at the free throw line too. His first one is good. And let's see if any substitution coming in. Yeah, substitution coming in for the Knicks. Look like Yabusele will be checking in. And Town's second free throw is good. 7-point Knicks lead, 63-56. Yabusele checks in for Bridges. All right, Nets inbounds. Clowney inbounds to Man. Man with the ball. Guarded by Brunson. Man over to Claxton at the top of the key. Claxton down low against Town. Shot is up, no good. And Brunson with the ball. Brunson looked like Knicks. Couple of Knicks ran into each other with the ball. Brunson at the top of the key over to Towns. Towns fakes the ball, fakes a shot. Towns in the lane, down the lane. Shot is up, good, and no foul, or is it a foul? Look like it's just a timeout. It's like so a 65-56 Knicks a 9-point lead. Wow, no foul on the play, so it's just a timeout by Brooklyn Nets. I mean, Michael Porter Jr., I mean, holding his arm and getting slapped is like, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous right there. So Knicks with a 9-point lead right now, but poor shooting right now by the Nets and stuff like that. 65-56. Both teams ain't really lighting up the scoreboard either, though. But like I said, Knicks with a 9-point lead. But like I said, this game is still right here for anybody to take, man. Somebody get hot or a team goes on a run. That's all it takes, man. Let me check out some other scores around the association. Other NBA scores. Detroit after three, 101-88 over Indiana. Also, 8:03 left to go in the fourth quarter. Toronto up 97-88 over Cleveland. 7:43 left to go in the third. Miami up 67-59. Halftime, Denver up 62-54 over Memphis. Halftime, Portland up 65-53 over Milwaukee. Also, halftime, New Orleans 74, Chicago 58. And like I said, 9:30 Houston at Phoenix. And then the two 10 o'clock games would be Utah at Golden State, Minnesota at Sacramento. Like, man, I'm surprised Towns didn't get a foul on that play, man. And look like the NFL game is still 7-0 49ers over the Panthers. 3:48 left to go in the second quarter. All right, back to action. Nets with the ball. Martin over to Clowney. Claxton, I mean, over back to Martin. Martin guarded by Brunson over to Claxton now at the top of the key. Claxton over to MPJ, guarded by Hart. MPJ in the lane. Fall away jump shot is up and good. 65-58. Knicks inbounds. Brunson inbounds to Hart. Back to Brunson. 6:04 left to go in the third quarter. Knicks with a 7-point lead. Brunson with the ball at the top of the key. Brunson now looking, finds Towns. Towns down the lane. Shot is up, no good. But Josh Hart gets the ball back over to Deuce McBride. His fall away jump shot from the corner is good. And the Knicks go up 9, 67-58. I don't know how Towns missed that chip shot, bro. You got to put that thing in there, man. All right, Powell with the ball. Over to Claxton. Claxton with the ball. Claxton looking. Finds MPJ, but he's fouled by Josh Hart. All right, look like more substitution. Mikal Bridges will check back into the game as well for the Knicks. Look like Jalen Wilson will check into the game for the Brooklyn Nets. And also DOR looked like he'll check into the game for the Knicks as well. All right, Nets set the inbounds. Wilson over to Claxton. Claxton to Martin in the lane. Martin off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Brunson. And here comes the Knicks. Brunson with the ball. Over to Towns. Back to Brunson. Brunson. Around the Towns screen. Brunson in the lane. Brunson off the glass and in. And the Knicks go up 11, 69-58. Nets inbounds to Powell. Powell with the ball. Powell around the Claxton screen. Powell in the lane, looking, finds MPJ at the elbow, and it'll be Knicks ball. All right, Knicks inbounds. Brunson over to Hart. Hart back to Brunson. Brunson at the logo. Brunson past the half court line. Brunson over to Towns, top of the key. His 3-point shot is up and good. And the Knicks go up 14, 72-58. 4:32 left to go in the third quarter. Martin with the ball now, guarded by Diawara. Martin looking, finds Powell. Powell back out to Martin. His 3-point shot from the logo is up, no good. Rebounded by Towns. Towns with the ball, back to Brunson. Brunson with the ball, guarded by Powell around the Towns screen. Brunson looking, finds Hart. Hart throws down and is stolen by the Nets. Powell with the ball, guarded by Diawara. Powell. Shot in the lane, no good, but he is fouled by Diawara, and Powell will be at the free throw line. So Powell will be at the free throw line. And Powell's first free throw is up, and it's no good. Substitution, Clarkson and Hipporti will check into the game for the Knicks. Toot, toot. And Powell has one more free throw left. And his second free throw's up, and that's good. All right, Knicks inbounds. Brunson with the ball. Over to Yabas. I'll go to Hipporti. Hipporti at the top of the key. Hipporti looking, trying to find Brunson. Over to Brunson, guarded by Wilson. 13-point Knicks lead. Brunson should have passed that ball right to Brunson. In the lane, fall away shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Clowney. Clowney with the ball. Clowney ahead. Clowney in the corner. Over to Wilson. Wilson with the ball. Wilson in the lane. Shot is up and good. And it'll be at the free throw line to complete a 3-point play. Foul will be on Jordan Clarkson. So Wilson will be at the free throw line to complete the 3-point play. And his free throw is good. And it's a 10-point game, 72-62. Knicks inbounds Brunson over to Hart. He said Yabusele didn't wait. He got to go. Yeah. Yabusele is not looking like a good signing, but it's still early in the season, but he's really not contributing right now to the Knicks. All right, Hart over to Bridges in the corner. Bridges 3-point shot from the elbow and is good. 75-62. Nets quickly inbounds Martin with the ball. Martin looking. Throw to the other corner. Wilson, his 3-point shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Martin. Out to Powell. Over to Clowney. His 3-point shot is good. 75-65. Knicks quickly inbounds to Josh Hart. Hart down the lane. Shot is up and good. And a foul. 77-65. So Josh Hart will be at the free throw line for three. Foul be on Sharp. So it look like timeout on the floor. But man, Yabusele really has given us nothing, man, this season so far, man. I thought he's gonna come in camp, in shape and all that stuff. He comes out of, not in shape and having a sluggish start to the season, man. But he better turn around real fast because somebody else could be taking those minutes, man. They could be giving those minutes to Hook Porty, man. Hook Porty should be getting those minutes because Yabusele really he ain't really doing nothing out there on the court when he's out there. So, and then, like I said, we signed him a 2-year, $11 million deal. And after this season, he has a player option. Yeah, I thought it was going to be a team option where they could decide to just just cut bait, but he has a player option, so he could pick up his option and he'll be back next year again. So we'll see. But if he has a poor season, I'm pretty sure he's going to pick up the player option because ain't nobody going to give him no money. So he's gonna pick up his player option. But like I said, it's a 12-point lead, but it really feels like it could be a 20-some point lead or a 25-point lead. Like I said, the Nets been giving the Knicks giving them all chances to blow them the hell out. But the Knicks just, like I said, just poor shooting. But like I said, it's poor shooting on both sides and stuff like that. Because if the Nets get really hot, they could be winning this game right now. It ain't like nothing like the Knicks are doing so special. All right, so back to action. Look like Josh ought to be on the free throw line to complete the 3-point play. All right, so 2:43 left to go in the third quarter. 12-point Knicks lead. See if Josh Hart can complete this 3-point play. Like I said, for the most part, Knicks have been missing free throws, man, in most inopportune time. And Hart's free throws up, and it's no good. In and out, rebounded by Martin. Martin with the ball, guarded by Deuce. Martin across the timeline. Martin passes to Wilson. Wilson guarded by Bridges over to Sharp. Sharp with the ball, looking. Finds Clowney down low on a mismatch, lays it up and in, and the Nets down 10, 77-67. Knicks inbounds to McBride over to Kolig. Kolig with the ball. Throws to Bridges. Shot is up, no good, but he is fouled by Martin, so Bridges will be at the free throw line. And like I said, Bridges, like I said, he's another one. Like his free throw shots has not been iffy too. He got to make these free throws. AC Green, the Iron Man streak of 1,192 straight games. Mikal Bridges 15th on the list with 571. And Bridges' first free throw is good. Andre Miller, Harry Gallatin, Bill Laimbeer with 685 straight games. Dolph Shays, Michael Cage, Red Kerr, Randy Smith. All right, Bridges' second free throw is up and is good. And it's back to a 12-point game, 79-67. Nets inbounds. Sharp with the ball. Inbounds, throws to Wilson. Wilson across the timeline, guarded by Bridges. Over to Sharp, back to Wilson. Wilson over to Clowney. Clowney around a sharp screen. Clowney down the lane, over to Powell. Fakes the shot. Powell in the lane. His floater is up and good. 79-69. Knicks inbounds. Deuce inbounds to Kolig. Kolig with the ball. Kolig looking. Finds Towns by the basket. Shot is up. Good. Should have been an and one. 81-69. This is unbelievable, bro. All right. Inbounds to Martin. Martin with the ball. Over to Sharp. Sharp back to Martin. Martin out to Clowney. His 3-point shot from the elbow is no good. Rebounded by Bridges. And here comes the Knicks. Up 12. Bridges over to Towns. Towns faked the logo 3. Looked like he got fouled. No call. Towns in the lane. And it's deflected out to Yavasali. It'll be Knicks ball with 11 on the shot clock. Okay, timeout on the floor by the Knicks. With 1:10 left to go in the third quarter, Mike Brown calls a timeout. Knicks with a 12-point lead, 81-69. The Buck Williams. That's all I'm about to say. Ray Williams or Gus Williams. Mike Ray, Stephon Marbury, Johnny Newman, and Ray Williams. Johnny Newman. Oh, man. Okay. A little trivia going on. One of 5 players to score 2,000 points for the Knicks and 2,000 for the Nets. Michael Ray Richardson, Stephon Marbury, Newman, and Ray Williams, along with Bernard King. All right, my back to action will be Knicks ball to inbounds, down up 12. That was my choice. I was about to say Buck Williams. All right, Knicks inbounds. Kolig inbounds to Towns at the elbow. Towns directing traffic. Towns down the lane. Towns throws out to Deuce McBride. His 3-point shot from the top of the key is good, and the Knicks go up 15, 84-69. Nets inbounds to Martin. Martin with the ball. Over to Sharp. Back to Martin. So big third quarter for the Knicks. Strong third quarter. Now Knicks got to have a really strong fourth quarter. Over to Drake Powell. Powell in the lane. Back out to Martin. Looked like he traveled out to Powell. His 3-point shot is up and good. 84-72. 38 seconds left to go. All right, Knicks inbounds. Kolik over to Bridges. Bridges with the ball. Bridges around the town screen. Bridges down the lane in the corner to Yabusele. His 3-point shot is up and good. 87-72. All right. Nets inbounds to Powell. Guarded by Kolik. Powell. Over to Clowney. Clowney with the ball. Guarded by Yabusele. Over back to Powell. Powell down the lane. Out to Wilson. His 3-point shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Kolik. Throws ahead to Bridges. Shot is up and good. 89-72. Next quickly inbounds to Powell. Powell with the ball. Powell step 3-point shot and it's good. And that's the end of the third quarter with the score. Knicks 89, Nets 75 after 3. So the Knicks with a strong third quarter extend their 3-point lead to a 14-point lead, 89-75 after 3. I want to thank everybody for tapping into this live stream, man. Knicks versus Nets from the Barclays Center. If this is your first time to the Man-Cave podcast, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, man. And also share it on all social media platforms, as well as go subscribe to the Aboriginal Sports Network, man. The links are right there in the chat. If this is your first time to the channel, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, man. It costs you nothing. It is totally free. And if you're following on X, make sure you just hit that follow button for the Man-Cave as well as the Aboriginal Sports Network. And looking at Monday Night Football score, 17 seconds left to go in the second quarter. 49ers up 10-3 over the Panthers. Looking at some out-of-town scores in the NBA. 4:37 left to go in the fourth quarter. Detroit up 115-101 over Indiana. Also, score has went final. Toronto beats Cleveland 110-99. End of the third quarter. Miami up 80-72 over Dallas. 8:19 left to go in the third quarter. Denver up 70-64 over Memphis. Also 9:37 left to go in the third quarter. Portland up 70-55 over Milwaukee. And 8:26 left to go in the third quarter. New Orleans up 81-72 over Chicago. The 9:30 game, Houston at Phoenix, starts at 9:30. So we starting soon. And the two last games, 10 o'clock games, Utah at Golden State, Minnesota at Sacramento. So it looks like Toronto and Detroit will keep their winning ways going. Both of those are the top teams in the Eastern Conference. And look like I think Detroit is on a 14 game win streak. So about to start the fourth quarter with the score, Knicks 89, Nets 75. So far, Knicks dominating the paint in tonight's game, 42-18 in the paint. All right, Nets set the inbounds to start the fourth. All right, Nets inbounds, looking at inbounds. Powell looking inbounds to Martin, guarded by Deuce. Martin with the ball. Martin across the timeline. Martin over to Sharp. Sharp at the top of the key. Over to Powell. Back out to Martin. Martin at the elbow. Throws out to Clowney, guarded by Yabusele. Clowney shot in the lane up. No good, but he is fouled by Yabusele. Come on, dude. You got to put your arms straight up. You can't put your arms on an angle. Your arms have to be straight up in the air, not at an angle. He's a poor defensive player, man. A poor defensive player. Clowney's first free throw's up and it's good. So Landry Shamet also is hurt with his shoulder, and he might be out most of the season or whatever because he looked like dislocated his shoulder again. And Clowney's second free throw's up, and that's good. 89-77. Clarkson is also in the game for Nick. Clarkson inbounds to Kolig. Kolig with the ball, guarded by Powell. Kolig around the town screen. Kolig looking. Kolig in the lane. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Sharp. Sharp with the ball. Sharp over to Martin. Martin with the ball out to Powell. Powell in the lane on Kolig. Fall away shot is up and good. And it's a 10-point game, 89-79. Knicks inbounds to Kolig. Ahead to Deuce McBride. McBride in the corner to Yabusele. Yabusele out to Towns. His three-point shot from the elbow is good. 92-79. Nets quickly inbounds. Powell with the ball. Powell guarded by Kolig. Powell looking. Finds Clowney. Clowney with the ball. And is almost stolen. And it is stolen by Towns. Towns with the ball. Towns alley-oop to Yabusele, who misses the layup. And Kolig with the ball. Man, it's saved by the Nets. My God, Yabusele can't even get a Alley, you play. My goodness. And what is it? The Knicks gonna let me see who it went off of. It probably went off of then. Yeah, it went off of Clowney. Why the Knicks didn't challenge the play? And Nets inbounds to Clowney who takes a 3-point shot from the elbow and he makes it. And now you call a timeout. Brown, now you could call timeout before so that way you can challenge the play. 92-82, 10-point Knicks lead. Unbelievable, man. And of course, Towns or Yabusele is still slow across the screen. You can't make this up. Towns tried to throw even a little alley-oop to Yabusele, who couldn't even get over the rim. The guy can't even get over the rim for a dunk. He misses the layup. Wow. Oh man. Can't make this up, bro. He can't make this up. That should have been a layup or a dunk by Yaba. That should have been a dunk by Yabusele. Yabusele is Yabusele is yo, bro. You ain't know, like, oh my god, this dude can't even get an alley oop and nobody. It was like a one. Oh my god, I can't even believe this. You can't make this up. And this is what I was saying. Even when Dewani was saying it, guys in the past was played above the rim. The guys of today they play below the rim. A lot of players in the NBA play below the rim, and a lot of guys in the NBA look the part. They don't play the part. It's a lot of what you call it. These guys are and these kids are taller nowadays than players in the past. They're taller. They just have lazy ups. They're lazy. Their athleticism is very, very lazy. I don't see nobody doing a windmill cocking the ball back to dunk it. I don't see none of that because they don't have the athleticism to do it. They barely get over the rim. I'm just like, you got to be kidding me, man. You have got to be kidding me. He said they saw Mirage when they got man. And like I was looking at Yabusele's contract. It's a 2-year contract, but next year it's a player's option. So he's going to pick up that player. The next year it should have been a team option on that second year, but it's a player option. So if he's playing this poorly, he's going to pick up that $5 million next season because nobody's giving him that money. Nobody's signing him to what you call. Like I said, I really wish the Knicks had a team option. So after this season, they'll just get rid of him. But it's a player option, and like I said, as poorly as he's playing, he's going to pick up that option, man. He's been dumpster. He's been trash. How do you come into camp out of shape and all this type of stuff? Is like, and if I'm the Knicks, I'm trying to avoid that dude's contract. I'm like, bro, you coming in there all out of shape and all type of stuff is like they got to step up and do something with these guys. Can't just sign a contract and just come in any way you want to come into camp. All right, back to action. Knicks with the ball. Kolek with the ball over to Towns. Towns fake the shot. Towns, yeah. Boy, Towns sometimes be looking like he almost loses it. Over to Deuce. Deuce in the lane. Deuce out to Clarkson. Clarkson in the lane. His floater is up and good. 94-82. Clowney over to Martin. Martin with the ball, guarded by Deuce. The 12-point Martin looking, finds Powell, guarded by Kolek. Powell at the top of the key. Powell in the lane, pushes off. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded, and it'll be Knicks ball. He says send dude back to where he came from. He came from the Sixers. So and he looked like he's like a mini MB. They both look the same. They both look the same on the court. Clarkson's 3-point shot from the corner, no good. I don't know. Jordan Clarkson, you had a lot of good looks in this game, and you're just bricking shots, man. Nets with the rebound. Martin, and it's a moving screen. But Jordan Clarkson has had a lot of good looks, man, and he's just bricking them stuff, man. But Yeah, we got baby Embiid on the court for the Knicks, man. He looks like Embiid, he walks like Embiid. Yabusele, man, I don't know, like I said, that dude couldn't even get off the rim for an alley-oop dunk. Clarkson, another 3-point shot from the corner, no good. Rebounded by Towns. Over to Deuce McBride. McBride over to Clarkson. His floater in the lane is up and good. Finally, he ain't hitting the threes, but he's hitting the 2-point shots. 96-82. Nets with the ball. Martin over to Sharp. Sharp at the top of the key, guarded by Towns. Over to Powell. Powell down the lane. Throws out to Jalen Wilson. His 3-point shot from the elbow is good, and it's back to 11-point game. 96-85. Knicks inbounds to Kolick. Kolick with the ball over to McBride in the corner to Josh Hart. Hart back to Towns. His 3-point shot from the elbow is no good. Rebounded by Martin. Here comes the Nets. Martin with the ball over to Clowney. Clowney. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. Here comes the Knicks. Hart with the ball over to Kolick. Over to Clarkson. Clarkson in the lane. And it's stolen off. I don't know. Clarkson is just playing like I don't know what today. And as an offensive foul on Wilson, I don't know what Clarkson is doing today, man. He is just looking terrible out there on the court. His shots is off. He's getting stripped. He's losing the basketball. Good defense by Kolick to take the charge. Yeah, like I said, man, Yabusele, like I said, he has a 2-year contract, and next year is a player's option, man. I thought it was a team option, but it's a player option, man. So he's going to pick up that player option next year, man. I'm just like, I don't know why the Knicks didn't do a team option on that second year. So Yabusele, as poor as he's playing this year, he's going to pick up that player option for $5 million next year because, like I said, ain't nobody giving him no $5 million. He really should be on a veterans minimum, like a mil or mil three. And the way he playing, he should be on a 10-day contract. He should be on a 10-day contract. He's playing himself into a 10-day contract. He's why he didn't get playing time. He should be at that far in the bench. Yeah. Yo, and that's something I don't understand. Just because he can play, yo, he's taking minutes from Hukporti. You should be playing Hukporti in the game a lot more than you play Yabusele because Yabusele really gives us nothing. I'd rather let Hukporti play and develop these other guys. Diawara, just develop these other guys. These are young guys. You can develop these guys and play because guess what? They giving the same thing Yabusele giving. They ain't doing nothing. Yabusele really ain't doing nothing, but he's cost more money than these guys. I'd rather give his time to somebody else. But man, I thought when we signed Yabusele, I thought it was going to be a great season because it wasn't really too much. $11 million, a 2-year deal, $5 million a season. He played great with the Sixers, man. But man, he's been a dumpster fire over here, man. And I know we only like 15 games into the season already. It's only 15 games, so he got some more time. But man, if he ain't doing it on the next about 10, 15 games, he got to be out of the talk. I don't even care. He be out of the rotation. I don't care if they tell him to stay away from the team until if they decide they want to cut him. It's like, yo, just stay at home. Don't even come near the practice facilities. Just stay home. Because like I said, I don't think these guys really take these things serious. It's like, yo, this is your livelihood, bro. You trying to prove to teams that you could play in this league and you get an opportunity and you really not doing anything. It's like you doing it right now. The next team's they're going from here on out. He's just going to be on like the veterans minimum or like a 10-day contract, and he got nobody to blame but himself because of his poor play, bro. And when you come in here, the Knicks give you opportunity to come out, show up, and show out. All you need to do is do your thing off the bench. But we can't even really trust you off the bench. You really hasn't given us nothing all season long. You haven't had a breakout game. I don't know no breakout game. You know, even when you're in the game, even if you're not scoring, you're not out there rebounding. You're not being a defensive player. You're not being a pest out there on defense. You're not corralling all the rebounds out there. You know what I'm saying? You ain't doing too much of anything. It's like your impact really ain't nothing out there, bro. If you ain't scoring, you gotta be doing something out there. You gotta be making it, because like I said, his thing, he's not warrant any playing time. His play has not warrant any playing time. All right, back to action. Clarkson inbounds to Bridges. Bridges with the ball, guarded by Powell, over to Towns at the top of the key, over the heart at the elbow, over to Brunson, who just checked back in, down to Towns, down the lane. Shot is up, good, and Towns is down. Oh man. Yeah, agreed about. Yeah, Hook Porter should be like, yeah, we did the Sixers a favor with him. Yeah, that's why the Sixers wasn't two. And Towns is still down. Did he land on his arm? Or is that the leg? Sixers should be paying the Knicks a trash removal fee. Yeah, man. Oh, that was a bad landing by Towns landed. Yeah. Yeah, I was sorry, man. Like I said, man, Sixers, the Sixers did to us, they did a chop shop thing, man. We got chop shop. They gave us damaged goods, man. They gave us some freaking damaged goods, man. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like, what's that, the movie The Fish That Stole Pittsburgh? It's like, yo, we getting catfished out here, man. We getting Yabuseli'd out here. We getting catfish. When we played the Sixers last year, he put on a good show for us and stuff like that. We got catfished. He's rebuilding this with all the brick. Yeah, I know, man. He's building skyscrapers, man. I'm telling you, man. Every time he shoots, I just be like, man, I just be like, and it's just brick after brick after brick. Like I said, I don't know who in the organization he blackmailed and he got something on somebody or something, but yo, he should not be. He should be out of rotation, bro. That dude should be on the bench. I want to embarrass him. I'll send him to the G League. He need to go down to the G League. Yeah, go to the G League and work yourself back up into shape. That's what I would do. All right, Towns free throws up and it's good. 99-85. There's Vince Carter. There's Vince Sanity in the building. Half man, half amazing. All right, Nets with the ball. Over to MPJ. Over to Claxton in the lane. His shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Towns. Over to Hart. Hart with the rebound. Hart down the lane, throws in the corner to Bridges. Bridges throws back out to Towns. His elbow 3-point shot is up and good. And the Knicks go up 17, 102-85. Nets inbound to Powell. Powell with the ball around a Claxton screen. Powell in the lane, lays it up and in. 102-87. Knicks quickly inbounds to Josh Hart. Hart with the ball. Hart down the lane. Lays it up and no good, but put back in by Bridges. 104-87. 17-point lead. All right, Nets with the ball. Man with the ball. Guarded by Brunson. Over to Claxton. Claxton with the ball. Over to MPJ. MPJ looking. Finds Wilson in the corner. And ball is stolen by the Knicks. Josh Hart over to Brunson. Brunson fakes the shot. Brunson in the lane. His floater's up and good. 106-87. Timeout on the floor. Brooklyn Knicks with a 19-point lead with 6:37 left to go in the fourth quarter. Man, but Yabusele, like I said, man, send him to the G League, man. It's like, yo, or put him on the IR. I'll just put him on the IR. I was like, he's not in basketball shape. Like football, what's that? The PUP list, physically unable to perform. They need that in the basketball PUP list because that dude ain't ready, man. I mean, he got happy off of that contract that Knicks gave him because guess what? That's his biggest payday. He ain't getting no more payday like that. He ain't getting no more payday like that, bro. $5 million. And that's not even really a big contract. Like I said, I'm glad they gave him only a $5 million contract. I'm glad they didn't give him no. 2 year, 24 million or something like that, something outlandish. You know what I'm saying? The way he playing, his contract should be it should be like guaranteed to December, and that's about it, or not fully guaranteed to December or January. You could just freaking cut bait. But hey, I hope he proves me wrong later on, man. I hope he proves me wrong. But so far, yeah, so far the juice ain't worth the squeeze, bro. The juice ain't worth the squeeze. You rather you give his minutes to Hukporti or Diawara, you know what I'm saying? Give it to somebody else, man. All right, back to action. Nets with the ball. Martin with the ball. Over to Sharp. Back to Martin. Over to Powell. Powell with the ball. Powell in the lane. Out to Demon. Back out to Powell. Over to Martin. Over to Clowney. His corner 3-point shot is good. 106-90. All right, Knicks inbounds. Brunson with the ball over to Bridges. Bridges guarded by Demon. Over to Hukporti. Hukporti over to Hart. Over to Brunson. Brunson around a Hukporti screen. Brunson at the top of the key. Brunson guarded by Demon. His pull-up jump shot from 18 is good. Knicks go up 108-90. Nets inbounds to Martin. Martin with the ball over to Sharp. Sharp back to Martin. Martin in the lane. Looked like he walked out to Clowney. Clowney over to Demon. His 3-point shot is up. No good. And as a foul's on Clarkson. Man, Jordan Clarkson, what are you doing tonight, man? Yeah, sometimes, like I said, man, I'm looking at these dudes, man. Some of these dudes, man, at the NBA, they got to have a drug test. I mean, I don't know. The way some of these dudes be playing, they need to be drug tested after the game. All right. Back to action. Nets with the ball. And it's stolen by Bridges. Bridges with the ball. Bridges over to Brunson. Fakes the 3-point shot. Guarded by Sharp. Brunson at the top of the key. His pull up 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Martin. Martin with the ball. Around the Sharp screen. Martin in the lane. Throws it back out to Clowney. His 3-point shot is blocked by Josh Hart, and it'll be Nets ball. These cut Bosch. Yeah, Beauchamp is not on the team. He's not on. He's not on the Knicks team. I forgot what. I think he's on another team though. I gotta look it up. Send him to Delaware. Nah, Dottie ain't never get no run today, man. He ain't get no run. I mean, Diawara is like the only ones who got off the bench, and Hukporti and Coley, but Dottie ain't get no burn. All right, back to action. Powell with a 3-point shot, and this blocked by Hart, saved by Bridges. Bridges with the ball out to Clarkson. Another wide open 3-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Hukporti, and he's fouled. Clarkson, I don't know what Clarkson is on right now, man, because that dude Clarkson has been off. So Hukporti's at the free throw line. First free throw is no good. It looked like Beauchamp. I think he signed with a six, and Hukporti's second free throw is no good. I think Beauchamp signed with the Sixers on an exempt one of those contract, that 10-day contract thing. All right, Nets with the ball over to Sharp. Sharp with the ball over to Clowney, and listen, man. Like I say, we sit Clarkson down, man. I don't know what's going on with Clarkson and Yavasa. Yo, sit them two dudes down, man. The Clarkson's been terrible tonight. This dude got 5 personal fouls, and he probably only played like 15 minutes. My God. All right, Nets with the ball. Wilson with the ball. in the lane, air ball, no good. Rebounded by Sharp. He puts back in 108-92. He said, "Yeah, Porty taking free throw lessons from Mitch." And I don't understand with the Knicks. Allen Houston is in the building. You should be out there working with Allen Houston. He should be working with some of these guys on their shooting. One of the best pure shooters ever, and he can't. And they can't. They can't make shots, man. I mean, you need to be working with Allen Houston. Work with the dude. The dude is in the building with you guys. I don't know what's going on, but he need to be working with some of these players, man. All right. And Clowney makes another three where Clarkson keep missing 3-pointers. 108-95. Knicks inbound. Jordan Clarkson has had a terrible night tonight, man. All right. Hart throws in the board to Clarkson. Clarkson down the lane, lays it up and in. That's the only time he's getting some 2-point shots, but his 3-point shots has been atrocious. All right, Martin with the ball. Around a sharp screen. Martin in the lane. Martin lays it up and no good. Rebounded by Hart. Hart with the rebound. Throws ahead to Clarkson. Clarkson in the lane. Throws in the corner to Brunson. His 3-point shot from the corner is good. 113-95. And Nets quickly inbounds to Demon. Over to Sharp. Back to Demon. Over to Clowney. His 3-point shot from the elbow is an air ball. And it'll be Knicks ball. 113-95 with 2:53 left to go in the fourth quarter. But yeah, the free throws, man. Like I said, these guys making enough money to get in all season, get free throws, like shooting coaches and all that type of stuff. They need all these type of help they can get, man. The players of today got all the money, man. They got the money to do anything they want to do, get trainers or whatever they need to get to help them with their game. All right, next the ball. Clarkson with the ball. It looked like he walked, and he did walk in the lane. Clarkson's had a terrible night tonight. And looked like ETN will check into the game for Brooklyn. All right, look like Bridges foul, and here comes Porty, and here comes the bench. Everybody's coming in off the bench. Jameson's coming off the bench. Porty's coming off the bench. Everybody's coming in now. Knicks emptying the bench. Trey Jameson and Tosan is coming in the game as well. Pacom Dadier. All right, so it's officially garbage time tonight. It's garbage time right now. If this was 113-95, if this was Tom Thibodeau, the bench will still be on the bench until like about 12 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. Then he'll bring the bench in with 12 seconds left to go. All right. 113-95. Demon missed a free throw. ETN will inbound the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Yep, Clarkson had a bad night, man. All right, Demon with the ball. Over to ETN. ETN in the lane. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded. No, out of bounds. It'll be Knicks ball. And Tosin, I don't even know Tosin last name. I'm just gonna call him Tosin. I ain't pronouncing that evil boat. Tosin. All right, Knicks inbounds. Kolig. And what they calling a foul? I don't even know what some of these calls they be making at the end of the game. They usually just let them play. All right, Nets with the ball. ETN over to Wilson. Wilson over to Demon. Demon back to Wilson. Wilson. He walked over to ETN. His 3-point shot from the corner is no good, but put back in by Sharp. 113-97. Knicks inbounds to Dadier. Dadier with the ball. Over to Kolig. Kolig over to Diawara. Diawara in the lane. Out to Dadier. His 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Demon. Demon with the ball. Guarded by Diawara. Demon in the lane. Throws it back out to Wilson. His 3-point shot from the elbow is no good. Rebounded by ETN over to Sharp with the ball. Sharp shot is up, no good, but he is fouled by Jamison. Who's out there? It must be EJ Lido or something like that. All right, Sharp at the free throw line. 122 left to go in the fourth quarter. His first free throw is good. All right, his second free throw is up and no good. Rebounded by Diawara with the rebound. Here comes the Knicks. Diawara guarded by Lido, EJ Lido. Diawara in the lane, throws it out to Kolek. A wide open 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Sharp. Like I said, Knicks is just like, yo, clank, 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 clank. Over to Wilson. Wilson down the lane, throws it back out to Demon. Step back 3-point shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Tosin. Tosin with the ball over to Kolek, over to Diawara. 52 seconds left to go. Diawara at the top of the key looking. Finds Tosin over to Kolek in the lane. Shot is up. No good off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Wilson. Ahead to Demon. Demon with the ball. Demon down the lane. Shot is up. Good. 113-100. Inbounds to Kolek. Ahead to Diawara. Diawara with the ball. Guarded by Demon at the logo. Diawara. 20 seconds left to go. 18 down the lane. Throws the ball out to Tosin. Tosin in the lane. 2 seconds left to go. Fall away shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Wilson. And here comes the Nets with 7 seconds. Wilson, 3-point shot is up. No good. And that'll do it. The final score, Knicks 100, Brooklyn 113. 113-100. Knicks get the road win in Brooklyn. Knicks go to 10-6 on the season. Nets fall to 3-14 on the season. And for the Nets, they're 0-8 at the Barclays Center. They're winless at home. Much needed win by the Knicks. Like I said, Knicks could have really blew out the Nets early on, but like I said, too many missed shots in this game kept this game close for the most part of it, man. But Knicks get the win, go to 10-6. Knicks will be back on Wednesday night at Charlotte. So we'll be back here at 7 o'clock at night, man. Knicks against the Hornets, man, in Charlotte. I don't know if LaMelo Ball or Brandon Miller will be playing. They might not be playing, so we'll see what the Knicks do. But like I said, Mitchell Robinson missed this game because of illness, and he should be back for that game against the Hornets in that game. So let me get the final stats in this game. Final stats for the Knicks. Karl-Anthony Towns finishes this game. Karl-Anthony Towns, the high man, with 37 points, 12 rebounds, a double-double. Josh Hart finished with 7 points, 12 rebounds. Mikal Bridges finishes with 16 points, 4 rebounds. Jalen Brunson finishes with 27 points and 3 rebounds. Deuce McBride finishes with 9 points. Off the bench, Knicks got 3 points from Yabusele, and they got 12 points from Jordan Clarkson and 2 points from Tyler Kolek. Overall shooting for the Knicks, 45 of 88 for 51%. 3-point shooting, 12 of 35 for 34%. Free throw shooting, Knicks only went to the free throw line 14 times in this game. They were 11 of 14 for 79%. Knicks finished with 43 rebounds, 28 assists in this game. For the Brooklyn Nets, Michael Porter Jr. with 16 points in the game, 4 rebounds. Noah Clowney, the high man for the Nets, with 31 points, 4 rebounds. Nick Claxton finishes with 8 points. Terrence Mann with 6 points. Igor Demon with 9 points. Off the bench, Jalen Wilson with 6. Day'Ron Sharp with 5 points and 8 rebounds. Tyrese Martin with 4 points. Drake Powell with 15 points off the bench. Overall shooting for the Nets, 33 of 87 for 38%. 3-point shooting, the Nets were 14 of 48 for 29%. Free throw shooting, 20 of 28 for 71%. Nets finished with 44 rebounds, 19 assists, 10 turnovers in the game. Once again, final score, Knicks 113, Nets 100. Give you an update on the out-of-town scoreboard around the NBA. Miami and Dallas in a tight one, 104-102 with 21 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter in that game. 6:27 left to go in the fourth quarter. Denver up 108-97 over Memphis in the fourth quarter. Also in the fourth quarter, Portland blowing out Milwaukee 102-76. 9:20 left to go in the fourth quarter. 10:02 left to go early fourth quarter. Pelicans up 115-101 over the Bulls. Phoenix, 2:41 left to go in the first quarter, up 22-20 the Rockets up 22-20 over the Phoenix Suns. Score that went final. Detroit wins 112-117 over Indiana. Also, Toronto beats Cleveland 110-98. And the two 10 o'clock games, like I said, Utah at Golden State, Minnesota at Sacramento. Also, in an NFL game in the third quarter, Monday Night Football, 49ers up 10-3 over the Panthers with 6:57 left to go in the third. So that is a one-score game, tight game going on, man. Yeah, he said Hart's gets those rebounds. Yeah, he gets some rebounds, man. That's one thing I got to give to him. He might not make the points, but he can get 12 rebounds, 14 rebounds. That helps us out greatly. Because, like, everybody know you watch this channel, man, rebounding is part of defense. The more rebounds you get, the more you can keep a team to a one and done. And you don't have to play that. You don't have to play another 14 seconds again. All right, so the Knicks win, man. I want to give a shout-out to the boys, man. Tyrone Hall and Dewani holding it down in the chat, man. Thank you guys for coming through, man. We'll be back here Wednesday night, man, 7 o'clock. Knicks at Charlotte Hornets, man, on the road again. Knicks are on a 5-game road trip. Like I said, they lost that one in Orlando. That was a blowout, but they won tonight in Brooklyn. Hopefully they can turn it on in Charlotte. Like I said, I don't know if LaMelo Ball or Brandon Miller is going to be playing, but who cares, whatever. Knicks got to take care of business on the road, man. Like I said, we're 8-1 at home, but the road is another story. So we got to start cleaning it up and start stacking some wins, man. And let's get that, man. I want to thank all you guys for tapping in, man. And make sure, man, if you're new to the Man-Cave podcast or the Aboriginal Sports Network, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button on your way out the door, man. Share it on all social media platforms. And if you're following on X, make sure you just hit the follow button, man. That's all you got to do, hit the follow button, man. We thank you greatly, man. And we'll be back, like I said, Wednesday at 7 o'clock. Knicks at Charlotte, man. So until then, man, you guys have a great night, man, and peace.
Who's got the rocket launcher? I say we blow it up. Now fire that thing.
It's for the city of sports, playing with a giant Nick. With my man S. God.
That's him.
You feel the vibe?
That's me.
We going live.
That's us.
That like button shared, you been subscribed.
Stadium.
That MetLife Big Blue, home of the Braves.
Yeah.
That turnpike, you can see that's where the game's played. NFL one day, then it's the NBA. Madison Square Garden, that's where the Knicks play. This that NY Logan, North don't get broken. Legalized mean this shit smoking. I'm on topic, dropping another episode. The game winner, trade, maybe a field goal. Everybody right now doing the wave. You tune in, the show called TheMan-Cave. I see the chat, they always doing their thing. Big views, 85 inch screen. The game's on, you rush and bleed. Stay calm, you on the road to chill. To the watch along, the show's on. The host, you know it's S-God. It's no telling, the panel filled with guest stars. You now rocking with the voice, you know what it is. It's your boy J Boogie. You now rocking with my man S-God. I support him to the fullest, you heard? My man Mike Blaze. This is Alter Productions. What that mean, we about to alter everything that's playing. Tune in. My man S-God T.O.D. Support the show. Subscribe, share it. Most importantly,